teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 7 Pirates, 7 Cougar 19. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Dragon 60. 19, 8, 60 Bobcats, 65, 79 Broncos.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Up the middle they go. Gregory. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Steelers at 9-3 here on the year. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So, you know, they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Panther 11, Panther 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
2nd and 9 now. He'll get this into the hands of the wideout from LSU. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
Panther 60, Panther.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
You can do one of two things after a penalty. You can hang your head, or you can get mad and redouble your efforts. I think we just saw the latter there as they stopped him for no gain.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. He'll drop to throw. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Steelers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Point after, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. looking to put a drive together.
Come on, come on.
Throwing to start the drive. Haynes. Open man is Chase, complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be second down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Operating from the gun. Haynes. Over the middle, complete. It's Fernandez. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms, but I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover, a takeaway, a key sack on third down, a 3 and out. Something lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one.
A yard all they need, but it's third down. Down the right sideline.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A great effort there. With touchdown number 27, that ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Bengals respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Lane opens here. He's past the 30. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Here's 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. So just shy of midfield. They tried it. Didn't work out. What did you think?
I thought that they should have punted the ball away. Should have gotten rid of it and played defense with better field position. Look, I'm as aggressive as anyone wanting to go for it on offense, but in this situation, it doesn't.
First half.
I don't know that there's any risk. I mean, what's the reward for your risk here? I would not have done that. My only explanation is this coach, he may want to be up here in the booth with us. We may have a 3-man booth starting next week if he keeps up with those decisions.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Go! From the gun on third down. Haynes. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
7-7, our score after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they go to work on a first and goal.
Got it. Ready? Here we go.
It's a quarterback sneak. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
Okay, break.
Leads to second and goal.
Ready? Cougar 19. Street. Let's go. Ready?
And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
Well, that's going to bring up a big call now because he was unable to make the play himself on second down. Now you just have to wonder, will they keep the ball in his hands on third down?
The Steeler defense proving its mettle here. And now this is third and goal.
Gotta be lying. Ready?
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a fourth and goal.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on third down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a first down.
A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on fourth and goal. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there.
Hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals take a chance, but they find pay dirt on fourth and goal. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready up.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Nice. Let's go.
That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
60 Eagles, Mustang 19. Trap 60, trap 60. Buffalo 18. Let go.
Back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Cougar 19. Panther 60, Panther 60.
9-yard line.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Hut, hut.
They'll look to throw again. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete.
These two teams matching up for the 2nd time this year. Their first meeting back in October, week 6. And it was the visiting Steelers who came away victorious, so they'll look to claim the season series with a win here in Pittsburgh. Second and 10.
Here we go, shot. Let's go.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 23.
Steelers
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. 18 Pioneer.
at the 23-yard line.
70 Rays, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
Back to throw again. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteeing he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Here's 2nd and 10.
60. Here we go. Here we
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Oh, man, that is just a flat miss. He's in the pocket. The protection holds up. He sees his man come free, but maybe he just gets a little excited about the prospect of a long touchdown.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
70 Lions.
They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, Kai just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Ready, set.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. That is caught.
was a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
A big play that time on the catch and run. 35 yards.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
Adafe Owe there on the tackle.
Well, not a huge game there as we head towards the 2-minute warning. It'll be interesting to me to see what they decide to do after the timeout.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. From the 35, here's second down at 7.
Looking to throw. Haynes. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Back row 80. Ready.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now a 2nd and 10.
7 Viking 18.
Now back to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Lions, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Well, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
Let's go. 60 Bobcats, Cougar 19. Cup 19! Cup 19!
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Look at the big fella go.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. 66 yards.
And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
20-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose. He's going to have their hook up here to Chase.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Haynes.
And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
Rig. 70 Timberwolves. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Back to throw. Haynes. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
7 Pirates, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Operating from the gun, Haynes.
Got a man open, it's Chase.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Looking to throw. Haynes. He finds his man, complete. It's Soto. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Viking 18.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's going to be caught. Touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Bengals have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
And oh, it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill. Or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground. Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
For number 80,
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And this one is incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards that time, and a Cincinnati first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
On first down, McLean. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun on third down, Haynes. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 32-yard line.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on third down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Ready, quick. Buffalo 18.
34-yard line.
Go street. 60 Eagles, 6.
Operating from the gun, Haynes. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
Partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Now the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Rattler. Ready.
From the gun on third down, Haynes. Got a man, it's Chase, he completes it. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 17-yard line.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
They go play action here on first down. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Fernandez. So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be left with second and a couple. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Jamar Chase from 8 yards out. And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Circle that drive, because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes, because it was jab, 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 and finally the haymaker to put that drive away.
The Bengals will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the two. They don't get it. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
It's not enough.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer, because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on, because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Gregory. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts, because he definitely needs some assistance.
Dragon 6, Cowboy 80. Chop 60, chop 60. Warrior 70.
Here we go on second and 12. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 19 Lion. Cup 19, Cup 19. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready.
They'll set up to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Everyone's eyes go to him when he nears the end zone, and that includes the coverage, who took away the easy throwing lanes and forced a high throw.
A second and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready,
They're going to look to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10.
Cougar 19.
He'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
70 Lions.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And the defense closes quickly there, and he'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. McClain. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Here comes 3rd down and 7.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. 19 tight. 19 tight. Buffalo 18.
Back to throw. Haynes.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Okay,
and this will
ready?
probably be the last play of the quarter.
Here we go. Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
They're going to try and throw.
And he'll find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the 4th.
Let's go. Ready.
On 1st down, McClain. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Ready up.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st.
Cougar 19. Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down, Haynes. He's going to go up top again. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A great play there. 46 yards.
And the Bengals add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game.
Steelers 14.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
60, Viking, 79 Broncos, Buffalo 18.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he'll take it down shy of 45 at the 46. And the Steelers on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
He'll look to throw.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Ranger, 70 Ranger. 18 Pioneer. 19 Type, 19 Warrior, 70. 60 Maverick, 6 Mustang 19. Ready.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Here now is second and 10, again from the 41.
Let's go now. Ready.
He'll drop to throw.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 41. Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. Now again, right side, McLean. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
52 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Ready.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll run on first down. McLean.
And he's got it to about the 40.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
From the gun on 3rd down, Haynes. He finds his man, complete. That's Soto. The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on 4th down. Let's see what's in store here. They'll try and run for it. Spinning away. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
Go! Ready?
Operating from the gun. Haynes. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Bengals stretch this fourth quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that will bump the lead up to 26.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Come on, come on.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone good.
That's caught inside the 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. 73 yards.
And the Steelers get a bit closer.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 19-point ball game. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Okay, ready? 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Here we go, here we go. Hop, 70, hop, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
From the gun on third down, Haynes. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
On fourth down, Haynes. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
He finds his man, complete. That's Fernandez. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Dragon 60. 18. Ready.
And that's out quickly to Chase.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drive anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
60.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
3rd and 2.
Here we go. Set.
They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete.
Coverage is awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
So on 4th down, on is Evan McPherson and the Bengal field goal unit. McPherson's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Come on. Set. Bronco 80. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Warrior 70. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to let it fly. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Ready.
The clock reading 40 seconds. Here's 2nd and 10.
Dragon 60. 19 Charger. 19.
They'll set up a throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And that is incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
It's 4th down.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Let's go. 19, 70 Lions, 60 Maverick, 60, 18 Pioneer. Let's go.
They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25.
And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15.
They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
18 rattle. Dragon 60. Trap 60. Trap 60. Mustang 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. Warrior 70. Take off.
Sticking with a pass. Here's McCarthy.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
60 Bison.
Throwing is McCarthy.
His pass caught at the 4. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for 1 here and save the possible 2-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it, that's deflation. Now you wonder why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
So the onside kick will come with 17 seconds to play. And this is going to be recovered by the Bengals hands team. And they're going to hang on and win this game. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though. Now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Cincinnati, the win moves them to 12-1 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, it's a loss that could have implications on the playoff race as they fall to 9-4. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens.